Yes, sir. It went through. It went through. Bet. Let me show y'all real quick. All right, right here. Sure I can. Don't want to show too much now. Agentic, $99 on down. Your AI agent, your agent is now trading for you. Congrats on your first trade. Your ChatGPT agent just bought 1.29 shares of Rubrik at $73.42. My background is in sneaker botting. If you don't know what sneaker botting is, I used to use software back in like 2017 when I first started I would enter my credit card information, my billing information, my address into the bot, and it will go to websites. So that could be your Yeezy Supply, your Shopify sites. I used to cop Funko toys. I got a whole bunch up here. Limited edition coins, gold coins, limited edition sneakers, Jordans, Adidas, all that type of stuff. Anything that was limited and it could be botted, I used the bot. No cap. So I kind of want to show y'all some of my old videos real quick, just to give y'all perspective and like different industries you can use this for. I use it for Supreme when they used to drop their sneaker releases. So as you can see right here, that's 2020. Visiting product, adding a cart. It used to tell me every task. Getting checkout capture. So I used to do the capture through the software. I used to get error. I used to get, all that type of stuff. Check an order right here. Check an order 2. Check an order 3. For this 8.5, that top first line item, that 8.5.
Why do I keep getting failed on every last thing?
And then check email. Let's go. What's up, fam? Welcome to JRuss TV. If you're new to my channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We cover all things business, investing, and self-improvement content. That's something you're interested in. Like, subscribe, follow the journey. If you're returning, appreciate you. As you can see by the title, I'm setting up my AI agent. Robinhood just dropped the AI agent, trading agent, this past week. You know your boy that's happened. I'm a Robinhood shareholder. I love the team. I love Vlad. I think he's a great CEO. I love the app. They always continue to push the boundaries, and I'm a long-term customer. I'm in the whole ecosystem. Just like Apple, I got that Robinhood credit card. I got my Roth IRA with Robinhood. I got my individual brokerage account in Robinhood. I got my crypto in Robinhood. When Robinhood banking come out, I'm gonna tap into that. When I refinance my mortgage, I'm gonna use Robinhood. As you can see, I ain't got no complaints with Robinhood. But just want to show y'all what I'm doing with the AI agent though. Kind of just want to show y'all. I'll probably just be running through stuff, making mistakes, this, that, and the other. So yeah, I really like the test. I already pretty much I was playing around with it last night, but it wasn't. But through the browser version, and it wasn't allowing me to execute the task. Like it wasn't running like a bot. It wasn't running like a bot. And also, most of y'all new to the channel, my background is in sneaker botting. If you don't know what sneaker botting is, I used to use software back in like 2017 when I first started I would enter my credit card information, my billing information, my address into the bot, and it will go to websites. So that could be your Yeezy Supply, your Shopify sites. I used to cop Funko toys. I got a whole bunch up here. Limited edition coins, gold coins, limited edition sneakers, Jordans, Adidas, all that type of stuff. Anything that was limited and it could be botted, I used the bot. No cap. So I kind of want to show y'all some of my old videos real quick, just to give y'all perspective and like different industries you can use this for. So right here, this is a 2-minute video of a sneaker bot I used to use, which was Supreme. I use it for Supreme when they used to drop their sneaker releases. So as you can see right here, that's 2020. Visiting product, adding a cart. It used to tell me every task. Getting checkout capture. So I used to do the capture through the software. I used to get error. I used to get, all that type of stuff. Check an order right here. Check an order 2. Check an order 3. For this 8.5, that top first line item, that 8.5.
Why do I keep getting failed on every last thing.
And then
Oh,
check
let's
email.
go. Let's go. One caught. Oh, I caught one. Already bet.
And that was probably what, 30 seconds maybe? That was from 06 to 54. That was like 45 seconds. Maybe say a minute that it took to do that to this bot. So just saying, not the same exact thing, but it's very similar. And if you go back on my channel all the way down, can I go to the oldest? Yeah. If you go all the way down to my channel, you know, sneakers is where my foundation was, and I used to do sneaker bots. I got a whole bunch of sneaker bot videos up here. So this is bringing back some nostalgia because this is where I like come from. Like, it's so cool, and it's like I was ahead of the game. I was ahead of the game in that sneaker community. We were ahead of the game. Like, now Agentic and all this stuff is just now like getting popular, and it's crazy. And sometimes I look back, like I wish I could like go back and invest in stuff back in high school. But you live and you learn. But yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, you can give tasks here. So like I said, I was using a web browser. It wasn't working. So I downloaded the Codex and I input it into my my what's the name. So all you really need to do, I guess I can show y'all too, just from the Robinhood app as well. Where do you go? Since this is my public portfolio, I ain't really tripping because I've been set it up. I haven't set it up in the public portfolio just yet. I'm setting it up in my private one first. So I'll show you all, but you just got to go to this Agentic AI tab, you know, connect agent. You want to copy this link, and then the directions are right here. So you can put it in Claude Code, Claude Desktop, ChatGPT. This didn't work for me. So I'm using Codex now, the app version. See, it's going through my chat now, but I wanted to use it's Project 2030. Use what is it? I think it was Project 2030. Was it Project 2030? No, it was Control Robinhood AI. Use Control Robinhood AI. Dang. We're live botting right now, like telling you everything it's doing. Yep, Russell Empire AI trading agent get account. I found it Agentic announced from June 2 to 3 and is the only account marked unable. I'm going to run a safe review for AMD and okay, yeah. So it's taking all my notes from from what I was playing with last night. I put $100 in there, so the account has $100. Buying power, AMD are traceable and fractional enabled. I'm simulating the two market buys now, so you can see estimated shares causing. The trade review came back clean, no broker alerts, and the similar. Oh, did it go through? I did not place the real trades. Confirm, place the review trades. Regular. Well, this is what we're gonna do though. I'm gonna show y'all real quick too how to add this through. Well, I showed y'all through the Codex. That's what you want to do. You want to add that link. But through the browser version, I think Codex is probably easier. Browser version, you go to settings, you go to, I forgot, but the notes are on the website. I showed y'all the notes on the website. But right now I'm using it in Codex, and I showed y'all what to do with the Codex. I think Codex would probably be better anyway. But I'm gonna give you some new instructions though. I wanted to your task is to make no mistakes. I can handle, well, let's say mistakes. Use my investment strategy from my notes and project 2030 V3, and I want you to please don't fry my spelling, automatically make trades to flip whatever money I deposit and grow into wealth. I prefer growth stocks with good growth stocks, but not gambling on meme stocks. And then I also wanted you do not have to use my current stock picks, but any stock on the market that you see as high growth with minimal risk. I wanted to trade. Like this isn't a long-term investing buy hold account. I want you to trade. To trade and flip the mayan. Flip the bread, brother. I ain't flip this, y'all. We in some mayan. Your task is to make no mistakes. Why can't you trade? Like, why? What is the purpose of an AI agent if you can't make trades for me? Like, okay, well, cue them, and I'll just approve them, and I'll just approve them to the app. There ain't no trick. Okay, let's try this one. And then I'm gonna say I wanted to execute the trade. Shit, thing that I win 1 second. Today he's talking about Nvidia, AMD, Microsoft. No, I want small cap. No, I'm gonna give under. I want under 20 billion market cap. I was like between. Let's see, this is what you got. I'm looking for companies between 5 billion and 25 billion market cap. I'll say 50. That's why you got to be specific. I'm gonna chop this video up because it's gonna get too long. I'm just playing around with it, honestly. But even then, I'm like, bro. Yeah. Another thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have it run weekly. I want to check. I got another idea too. I want to do. I want to create a stock scanner too. Create a stock scanner automation for me. Why can't I do okay. They saying Rubrik, they're saying Samsara. Connected operation software growth, but still valuation incentive and exposed to slow down. Okay. I want you to choose the best option for my goals of growing fast. Of growing. I want you to execute the trade. Bet. We just playing around. We're just gonna play around for real. And then I'm gonna ask AI, give me a criteria for my investment strategy to look for good buys in the market for my next investment. You know what I like in my strategy. They already know what I like, man. They already know what I like. I like the small to mid caps. You know, I want 2-3x baggers. I'm not looking for no, yeah. Rubrik. It says in your desired market cap range, have a strong side moment, AI security on it's the AI, it chose Rubrik. We're gonna go with Rubrik. I don't want to think about this. This is the purpose. That's the purpose of this. I don't want to think about it. Hopefully it goes through. I don't know why it's been BSing. Go. Yes, sir. It went through. Bet. Let me show y'all real quick. All right, right here. Sure I can. Don't want to show too much now. Agentic, $99. I'm down. Your AI agent, your agent is now trading for you. Congrats on your first trade. Your ChatGPT agent just bought 1.29 shares of Rubrik at $73.42. All right, bet. Tough. That's tough, bro. That's tough. Is Rubrik down? Rubrik's down 4% today. Tough. Okay, dope. It's trading for me now. Technology, bro. This is why I be hyped on the channel. Technology is OC. Okay. Just wanted to show you all, just playing around. Honestly, I wasn't doing too much talking. Just kind of record it, get some content. If anyone out there is interested in, doing what I'm doing, just showing y'all. I'll try to keep this updated, maybe weekly, every 2 weeks or so, bi-weekly, and see what happens. I'm excited. I'm used to using bots. So I just want to take some time to really digest the Agentic. It happens so fast. Like, geez, can you slow down? Can I figure it out? But we're going through it. I'm going to walk y'all the journey with me. And shoot, let's see what happened. This is amazing. This is why I love AI. We're going to see what happened. You don't have to do too much. You don't got to be the smartest person, the brightest. I'm not the smartest by all means, but if you know how to use AI, use technology, and then use your critical thinking skills, we're going to see what happened, JRUS community. We're going to see what happened. Millionaires will be made, and I will be a millionaire. I'm going to document the journey on this.